Ultimate Combo.
Today we are testing out the PlayStation 1 Classic. And I'll give you a review at the end of the video. Okay, so that started pretty quick. Got all the games. There's 20 games to this. Let's start with some Tekken 3. Has an old school logo intro. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go through the intro. See how these graphics look on here?
Round
I remember
one.
these. So it doesn't fill the whole screen since you know, it's on an HD TV.
You win.
I'll just play a couple of matches and then we'll go to the next game.
Fight. You win.
And you can press the start button if you don't want to wait.
Round one. Fight.
Tekken 3 was a good game. So was Tekken 2. Racer. I don't want to try any of the games that are, you know, get involved like Resident Evil and all that. Just a quick try on some of these games. Now, some of these games are US and then some are PAL versions, which a lot of people were mad because some were PAL versions and not all US, but who cares, you know? Start button.
R4.
I just don't know why they didn't pick the first Ridge Racer. Let's go already. So yeah, the graphics are they're pretty pixelated, just because it's made for a CRT TV, you know. Controls feel pretty good. I feel pretty solid on this. Man, I haven't played this game in a very long time. Man, it's crazy. Back in the day, we thought these graphics were amazing, and they look like well, that was fun. Let's go on to the next game. Enough of that mess. What's some other? Let's try some cool borders. I didn't really play this game that much back in the day. Now see, this says Sony Computer Entertainment Europe. So this is probably a PAL version. Boy, this looks very pixelated.
Get in. Don't force it. Feel it. Okay. It's time. Oh, what a loser. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, the controls on this is very sluggish.
All right. All right.
I can imagine paying 50, 60 bucks for this game back in the day. It's trash. Reset. Battle Arena Toshinden. Let's try that. Another great fighting game that I remember back in the day. Most of these games I have for my original PlayStation 1.
Hey.
I really liked this game back in the day when it came out. Probably one of my first fighting games I had for the PlayStation 1. And I do not remember how to play this crap. God, back in the day, we used to think these graphics were amazing. Are trash.
Netdrack! Netdrack!
Sound sucks. I used to remember all the moves 20 years ago. Not anymore, though. At least I didn't look bad losing. At least I won on that. That other computer just sounds terrible. Making that ground sound. It's alright. But you gotta remember, all these games looked a hell of a lot better on a CRT TV when these came out on PlayStation 1. See, now here's Sony Computer Entertainment of America. So see, this is a US version of Twisted Metal. Yeah, this would so look way much better on a CRT. because it wouldn't look so pixelated. I remember, yeah, I mean, it was pixelated on a CRT too, but it wasn't as bad as it looks on here. My favorite stage on this one was the Christmas one. I don't even know how to play this crap. God, it's been so long. When you play all these modern systems of today, you know, you're not used to these real sluggish controls. I mean, wow, look at that. And before, when I played this, I wouldn't die that quick. I just wouldn't. Like I said, I want to get in these other games that take too long. Let's try Destruction Derby. That was one of my favorite games when PS1 came out. See, this is a Europe version too, so yeah, I don't know why they did that. What I did, I thought I was just doing a match. Trying to do no championship, goofy. Yeah, see, there shouldn't be a loading time unless they're trying to keep it authentic, but that's kind of stupid.
Go!
Brings back memories, though. That's for sure. I remember I had Destruction Derby 2, and I think that was probably a better game than part 1. I just can't remember. Can you imagine having this type of game on a PlayStation 4 though? Well, that'd be addicting. I love it though when you crash into somebody, all you see is squares and triangles flying everywhere. Well, I'm gonna cut the machine off from now. That's enough of the gameplay of it. So my thoughts on the PlayStation Classic console. Do I think it's worth $100? I'll let you know in a second. So the graphics are good for what they are. Since it was a system 20 years ago. There's some loading times, which is stupid because it's working on a chip inside instead of actual disk that they used that actually had to load back in the day. So I think that's kind of stupid. It should almost be instant. But it has 20 games. Is it worth $100 when they first released it? I don't think so. Unless you're a high-end collector that just wants to buy it because you're a PlayStation fan. Now they did mark it down to either $59.99 or $69.99. I think it's $60. Is it worth it then? Yeah, I'm still on the fence with that. To me, as a collector, it's worth $60, but not $100. Now, just to a new age gamer that wasn't around 20 years ago like I was, is it worth it to you? No, it's not. It shouldn't be. If you want to play those old games, just go on eBay and buy a regular PlayStation 1 and buy what games you want for it. The games that are on it, some of them are US, some of them are PAL. I can't really tell a difference because I don't care to think about it. But all in all, is the system worth it? It's just whoever it's for. It's worth it if you're a collector and you just want to collect the stuff. But to, like I said before, a new gamer, it's not worth it. I don't even think it would be worth $30, to be honest with you. It's no Nintendo NES Classic. It's no Super Nintendo Classic. They have more games on those, and they came out cheaper. And I think the quality's way better. The controllers feel a little cheap. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend it unless if you're a die-hard collector. Then buy it. $60, cool. But when it came out for $100, I thought it was gonna be worth it before, but it is not. It is not worth $100, and I'm on the fence if it's worth $60. But do what you want. It's your money. If you like it, if you don't, and that's that. Thanks for watching Twisted Gaming TV. Comment, like, and subscribe. I always comment back. Thank you.